Yes, people, welcome back to Never a Foul. We are live in the car. It's Saturday morning. Sun is shining. Everyone vibes in. Guys, make sure you smash a like. Make sure you subscribe as well. Check out the membership down below as well if you are new to the channel. If you do become a member, you can get on the Sunday members panel show where you can come on, voice your opinions and talk to us everything about football from the weekend's games as well. Also, if you have come over and subscribed from George's video, do all Manchester United fans think the same? You can see that me and Cass don't always think the same. But if you'll hear from that as well, please big up yourselves. Right, Premier League's back. Less of the introduction, straight into the action. Here with Cass.
Hey, I'm playing reverse psychology today.
Okay.
I'm wearing blue, so it's reverse psychology, meaning the red team's going to win. Does that make sense?
Is that a red team today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
That's how you, bro.
There's no introduction needed, and I'm even schooling seniors.
Ooh.
Can we talk about Rodri? Can we talk about Rodri? He scored in Istanbul.
Well, I mean,
Is that a new mug? I haven't seen that one yet.
He said this City lose today.
I'm mugging you off.
He must have said the funniest joke yesterday. I said, I've never heard of that before.
Oh no, it's the original dad joke. Original dad joke.
In Indian.
What do you call a one-legged woman?
Save me, Cass.
Eileen.
Eileen. Oh yeah, because they're leaning.
You two, man. Look,
Hey,
you ain't got kids.
he went over my head. I was thinking,
It's literally when you have a child,
Yeah.
they're like, it's like you get asked, you got any jokes, and just out of nowhere it just pops up.
Yeah, fair. Nah,
Yeah, I
they
can't
What do you
lie.
call it? What do you call a guy with a seagull on his head? Cliff. Oh my god. What do you call a guy?
No. I'm the what? You know when it comes, you know, like when people do like dad jokes, these jokes. I'm bare.
What do you call a guy with? What do you call a woman with a fry up on her head?
Like, it's too. I don't.
Calf.
Oh, fuck. On that note, yeah.
Did you hear about the fire in the circus?
No.
It was intense.
I can't lie. All my
You have to part with this, Cass, every day.
all my jokes are dark humoured, racist, and all that stuff. So I'd rather not.
Fucking hell.
And on that note, yeah, we're
Jesus.
talking football, guys.
That's what
10
I'm
games
oblivious.
10 games into the season, and if you're a Spurs fan, you're going to be happy, people, because you are sat top of the league currently as it stands, doing this show 5 points clear, which is absolutely mad. What are you? Which
I've
comment
just
you
seen,
laughing at?
what do you call a pig in blankets? Daps. Oh yeah. Oh, look. Is that- Cheers, mate. What boss?
Oh, and shit, the bottom. Oh, yeah. Well, boss.
Oh,
yeah,
flip
big
it
up.
out.
Yeah, I just see it. I
Gauge,
was gauged. Now the camera was in the way. Right, guys. But yeah, Tottenham are top of the league after 10 games, 5 points clear. I love how, you know, the manager's just playing it down. Obviously, we're taking it game by game, which they are, because the people are dragging them into title talk. Heung-min Son spoke very well in the interview, but the bottom line is, at the end of the day, Spurs have had a great start to the season. I think the best start any manager has ever had to a Premier League campaign in
Yeah,
their
it's
first
true.
season.
That, you know what the maddest thing is? That stat was applied to last game. So it's just continuing it.
What,
Yeah,
Um,
they've won. You're right.
what time should Son go to the dentist?
Oh, here we go.
2:30.
What? I just don't get
You
it.
don't get it. Never mind.
Honestly, I'll be continuously bad with these. Big up Alex as well in the comments. I was gonna shout you to come here, but I know you wanted to lay in. But yeah, in regards to Spurs, Daps, how seriously are you looking? Not as title contenders, by the way, because we're not doing that, guys. We want to have a proper football debate. We're not getting dragged into
I
that.
did have a funny thought yesterday. Yeah, I did have a really funny thought yesterday. Like, worst case, if City don't win the league this season, yeah.
I wouldn't mind Tottenham in the league.
Well, it would
Oh,
be
it'd be
funny, yeah.
brilliant, innit?
If
Love it.
if Tottenham win the league before Arsenal do.
Oh my god! Hey, let me shine some light on this. 'Cause
I bet it ain't gonna happen.
I saw what's it called? Ludi Guna get annoyed at this. They put up a stat saying Tottenham have now surpassed the start that Arsenal did in their invincible season.
You are right.
By 2 points or something like that. And he was fuming. People in the comments are fuming. You just can't hate on Spurs right now. I'll be honest. You just
But the
can't.
truth is, it's the fact. So that is.
Well, the
that
fact
the
is, they
truth.
played better than Arsenal the first time around. They didn't need a penalty to win the game. They needed an own goal.
No,
Yeah.
look.
When you look at Spurs, though, forget the title talk in terms of how good they've been this season. The manager coming in.
Yeah, the manager's been
I think
fresh.
they've blown. He's blown it out of the water so far, and even the way he carries himself.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that said this on a gal show yesterday, right? That sometimes so it is a thing that they're at the Carabao Cup, they're not in Europe, right? I don't think they'll take the FA Cup seriously, but they might do. They might see it. Either way, it could be when you get to the business end of the season, right? You could still have United. Well, forget United; they're not going to be there. You can still have City, you can still have Arsenal, you can still have Liverpool, all still in Europe, all still in the FA Cup, right? Playing games every 2-3 days. Tottenham could be playing once a week, right? But then sometimes playing once a week can be a bit harder to motivate the players, right? But I think this manager would know how. This manager seems to know how to get his players to play for him.
And also, when you think about it, he's won trophies at Celtic.
Everywhere.
It's not like
everywhere.
he's won, yeah.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
But here is the thing for me. And someone said yesterday, and this is what I agree with, that Tottenham have 1 or 2 injuries, yeah? And it is very important to say every team has injuries, but it's when you have injuries to big players. Like with us, if Rodri got injured, it's a big deal. Especially if Rodri got injured while De Bruyne's injured. That's a big deal. If they have, I don't know, someone like Bissouma out and Romero out at the same time, what will that do to the team? Yeah. Or if Son is out and Bissouma's out, or a mixture of 2 very important players, that's one thing, injuries. The second thing is, ask Arsenal about last season, ask Liverpool about seasons before. When it gets to that business end of the season, if they are still top,
oh, it's mad you say that. Have you seen their last run? There's 4 games. There's a 4 games business end.
But this is right.
No, the business end. The 4 games is mental.
There's a few things. So, firstly, at the moment, I know Tottenham fans are looking at the run they've got at the moment, thinking this looks quite nice. But I look at runs at the end of the season like that, and when you've got a Man City chasing you down, and you know you must win every game. It's not the same as in October, November, December. But then we could go into it with them potentially knowing they've got to win every game, because it's not just Man City. They've got Arsenal and Liverpool chasing them down as well. And it's not, he might know how to deal with that pressure, maybe, but I don't think he will, because it's different.
It's funny you say that.
The players won't.
Funny, man, because his whole philosophy is, I'm copying Pep, mate.
Do you see the interview yesterday?
Yeah, I said it again yesterday.
Yeah. It was
Gary
Neville and Carragher were creasing.
But you know what he did?
Do you know what he did as well? Do you know what he did?
Such a character.
When he left the interview, you know when they like shake hands, you got the women presenter, he shakes hands, and then he shakes hands with Gary, then Carragher, he walks off and goes, oh, by the way, I'm just going to go watch some Pep DVDs now. It was jokes. So we were creasing.
I think that's something that's really, 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 really important in England. It took Pep a few years to get used to it, right? That you cannot, like, if you take the media too seriously here, you'll get pressed, you'll get triggered, right? And it's great while he's winning, but you have to be like that, because otherwise your head goes. Like Pep's had it before, Klopp has it. It looks like Ten Hag at the moment's kind of having it a little bit, whereas if you go out and, I think Cantona did it all those years ago, where he got asked a question and he said something about when the fish following the trailers. I can't remember. Someone in the comments will know. He said this really long, like, when did the fish follow the trailer or something else? And everyone was trying to work out what he meant. He came out afterwards, like a few years later, and said it didn't mean anything. I had to do an interview, and I thought I'd just say whatever. And sometimes you just have to
you just go with it,
because then you're not going to get rattled. I think he's a likable guy, and what he's doing at Tottenham, he's got the fans like believing. He's got the fans. Got the atmosphere there good again at last, because it was getting toxic under the last 2 managers. And I saw something recently of Deji on a stream with a load of other Tottenham fans, and they're arguing because
I know exactly what you're on about.
Right, and he's all right. Maybe he's gone a bit far with him saying we're in a title race. Yeah, why can't we win it? Blah blah blah. But I do get it. Is as a Tottenham fan, you're put on a panel with a load of other Tottenham fans. You're playing like you are at the moment, and there will be a negative. Then you probably would go a bit.
When are you ever going to be positive? Because when are you
like, well, you know what? If you are going to be like that, I'm going to go the other way, because like Salute to him. I think it's
it's a
it's
great
cute.
start for them.
It's cute, but I'm
And,
happy for
and also, I think it's quite interesting having another team involved in it, Cass.
Mm.
What do you think of Spurs? Like, obviously, you got Son, you got Maddison. The only thing, before I must land my positive on the Spurs, the only question I'll have to you is, if you watch the game against Fulham the other night, the Monday night derby, yes, they beat Fulham 2-0, but when you're talking about injuries, for example, when Maddison and Son both got subbed, Fulham had loads of chances in that last 15 minutes. Fulham didn't take their chances, but it was a better team. I'm thinking, okay, like Spurs would have conceded. If it went 2-1, last 10 minutes could have got nervy. I think Spurs are having a good start to the season, but still, if you take out like Maddison and Son and things like that, they haven't got that proper quality to maybe win and see off games. I still think that's a question mark for them. And by the way, I'm not saying that they can't get top 4. I'm just talking, obviously, when people put them in a title race,
Well,
I think they need to calm down.
They're quarter the way there, aren't they, of Centurion? They're like 20. Are they on 25 points?
24, 27 maybe.
Are they on 27? Yeah, they're on 23, going on 26 maybe.
Yeah.
So they're not getting relegated. Let's put it like that. They're nearly on a magical 40 mark already. Nearly. Look, they had no Basuma the other night, and we said, "Oh, let's see how they play without Basuma." They won the game.
Holberg was quite solid, yeah.
Yeah, even with Maddison, obviously there's going to be a drop off of quality, but we always talk about a team getting to January, and let's see what they can do from there. Because surely, if you put yourself in January and you're near top 4, you're near title, all that kind of places, then the way I'm looking at it is that surely Daniel Levy has to invest. Surely he's learned from mistakes. Surely technical directors, sporting directors, be like, we need to invest in him to what he wants, so he makes sure that we are not looked as joke men. Because everyone says we all know the story with Spurs. Things can change on its head just like that, and this is what people are afraid of: is change. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So and this change could be something different. And I know we talk about it's only 9 games, 10 games in now. But we said that about Arsenal last year. They went 8th, 5th to 2nd. All of a sudden, Spurs have these jumpy seasons. Why can't they not go get 2nd this year? It's you can't rule it out just because it's like, it's a Spursy way.
The thing is, you can't rule it out on that because everything changes. But you have to, at the same time, you can't get carried away, right? Because, and I think what they'll say is, what you're trying to do is fine. You can
bend it.
Pause.
As in the mic stand is out of focus.
So put this more like that. For people asking why I'm wearing a robe, it's
oh
English,
my god, did I just say bend it?
Yeah,
that's a madness.
It's called a dressing gown, not a robe. Yeah, and it's because it's Saturday morning and I'm in my own fucking house. Yeah,
so. They might be getting mixed up, thinking like you're Tyson Fury and tonight in Saudi.
Now listen,
he's fine tonight. Isn't he?
Would I? Oh,
he's
gonna
tonight,
get. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah. I forgot that's tonight. But no, you can't get carried away. Like they've been top this time of the year before, right? We have to put some perspective on it, but they are playing well. That's the difference, and that's what. Like at the moment, for me, I don't like people talking about top. Remember when it's mad. Every season it becomes allowed more. Yeah.
What? There's a team that people can talk about.
United, when United went on that 2021. In January.
Yeah, Pogba scored against Burnley.
Arsenal and Tottenham fans were laughing at how Man United fans were going with top in January. Yeah. Then last season Arsenal were doing it in November, right? This season Tottenham are doing it in October. Like soon, it's going to be one game in. In fact, and Villa will be going with top of the league or something. Like because they win one game and their name begins with A. Right, so they're top of the league. It will happen, but I think the more important thing they should be talking on is how they're playing.
Yeah,
and the atmosphere and what the manager's doing.
And this is what I think is so key, because when you look at it, what they're trying to do, the manager said clearly yesterday, we're trying to become like a real pressing team. Son plays up front. He's one of the main pressers. I think what it is one answer he gave, and I kind of looked at it as a Man United fan as well. He said, we can win games by doing a lot off the ball as well as with it. And he said, the main purpose for me is I've got to give the players a reason to run. And right now, with our record at the moment, being top of the league and having the best start to a league season, I'm giving the players a reason to run. So it's like he knows that he wants to give back to these players, but the players are then going to buy into what he's doing. And right now, they've got a match made in heaven. And when you talk about like, a board backing a manager and making changes maybe in January or the summer, I look at Vicario that's coming. I think he's been a very good upgrade in terms of the keeper. He's calm on the ball.
He made
Van der Ven. You got one sec, bro. You got Van der Ven that's coming at centre back, and he's like quicker than any attacker on the pitch. He's coming class. Adogi, they signed him last year. He's been brilliant at left back. Pedro Porro wasn't getting a sniff last year. He's coming at right back now. You've got Maddison there. And then the big thing as well, when you're talking about squad depth, as much as I question the midfield, Rodrigo Bentancur came back last night and got minutes. He was a brilliant player for them last season. Now, if you get Bentancur, Basuma for me, and Maddison as your main three in midfield, and you've got Sarr, who's already proven it this year so far with the legs, he can come off the bench and do a job, and you've got Højbjerg there, you then got a bit of depth. And I think Spurs are slowly like building something.
Well, do you know which one I think is a real big deal for them that maybe hasn't been spoke about enough that you said was a keeper? Because for me, what was his name?
Because he replaced Lloris. He replaced Lloris, and Lloris was the captain as well.
Yeah, but
and he's replaced that as well.
Let's be real. Lloris, he overstayed for me.
Yeah.
At Tottenham by at least 2 seasons. At very, very least 2 seasons. He was putting in absolute stinkers. Like, it was becoming regular. Like, it was becoming regular that he would make mistakes that would cost Tottenham games.
Him and De Gea are stepbrothers. They make great saves and dumb mistakes. I swear down.
No,
they are. They literally are.
Like, so many mistakes being made. And if you imagine, if you're a defence or a midfield and you've got that behind you, you're nervous because of it.
Facts.
Yeah, I think it. The new keeper, what's his name?
Vicario.
That's it.
From Empoli. Empoli Serie A.
Okay. I'm aware, but what, have you watched them before or something?
Yeah, I have.
Really?
Last season. Yeah, of course. How can you not watch?
How can you not watch Empoli?
No, I'm not saying that.
How would you not watch Empoli?
Not saying that.
We all watch Empoli, don't we?
I'll just get bored and watch whatever I want to watch in it.
Especially if we've got the FS, then yeah.
No, but he's made some good saves.
No, he has been good.
All these players have got confidence.
But
every single one of them, you can tell. How are you letting Brendan Johnson twist shot like that?
Yes, very good assist from him coming off the bench.
This is what I'm saying. It was accurate.
You know what? For me, it's Van der Ven as well, because him and Romero. I'm not trying to be overreactive. I'm talking right now this season in terms of partnership. Him and Romero have been like
the best,
top class. They've been the best, and I'm not saying they're better than people when you're watching. I'm not saying they're better than the Ruben Diaz's, the Salibas. I'm talking about as a partnership. I think them two have been very good this year, considering they've never played together as well. I think that's a massive thing as well. When you think about it, you coming in, into the Premier League from Germany. Romero, people rated him 18 months ago. Then he had a bit of a downside last year. He's come back and started bouncing back. And also, they're playing different type of football. The mad thing is, right, and this is what Ange said last night, and I think it's perfect. He said, we play a much higher line than the attacking side of football now. When you look at it, Spurs have gone back to sort of, not saying they play poch football, but they've gone back to that poch way, dominating the ball, go to any ground and want to play high up the pitch. They had Mourinho, they had Nuno, they had Conte. It just didn't work. Now they've gone back to this, playing higher up the pitch, the fullbacks and the centre backs. Like when Crystal Palace had free kicks yesterday, they're like nearly at the halfway line because he said, I've got Van der Ven and he's got that recovery pace. So it's making Spurs.
Well, not being funny, Romero's not slow either.
Exactly.
None of that back four is slow.
Exactly. And it's making it hard for teams now to break Spurs down even that way because they've got the pace of Van der Ven. He's actually that quick. And I think Van der Ven, you were talking about him quite a lot at the start of the season. You thought he'd be good. He's been very good.
Do you know what? A fast centre back is a big deal, man.
Yeah, it is a big deal. Liverpool missed a trick.
I remember Ryan. Kanji, when he came in, was doing little bits and bobs for you.
I remember Ryan. Yeah, he saw us. I remember
Ryan.
No, Ryan.
Remember Ryan?
Ryan. Yeah, Ryan. So Liverpool were linked with him. I said you'd be so well to go get him from Wolfsburg. If anyone looks good, and they play back five, bear in mind. I said if anyone's going to get, you're going to have to go get this one. It makes so much sense to put him next to Van Dijk since they're Dutch, left-footed, and he's fast. Get up the pitch a lot easier. He will cover for Trent or the left back, like you're seeing so easily.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
recovery for Trent.
Yeah, so I remember him talking to me on Twitter saying,
doesn't he play on the left?
Who?
Van der Ven.
Yeah.
Left-footed as well.
Left-footed. So I was thinking, but what about Van Dijk? He can't play on the right. Like, I'm like, no, you just never seen him on the right. That's it. True. So I remember having an argument with him, not an argument, a debate. Let's just call it a little spout or whatever. And he said, no, he's shit. I'm like, why is he shit then? I'm like, well, this, that. I'm like, what have you based off? And I said 2 clips. Like, well, yeah. I'm like,
because he doesn't play Champions League. He plays at Wolfsburg.
Because he plays at Wolfsburg.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is the sort of shrewd business. Like, okay, then why that logic? Then money was
you're right. You're right. This is the type of business you want to see your club doing. Signing these Van der Ven 22 because you signed him for 45 million. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw 45 million at first, I was like, raw. Like, I know in today's market, money is money, but I've never watched him, so I did not want to comment on someone I haven't watched. But now I've watched him and seen what he's doing after 9 games already. That's a great buy because you're gonna have him long term, Cass. He's sent for 1 or 2 years. He's not 30 soon. Man's going to be 24, 25, 26. And you
Good
just said a
age.
lot of the players have bought in.
Apparently
You know,
talks
when you look
multiple
at
languages as well.
Adogi, 21, Van der Ven, whatever it is, Vicario is younger. All these players are only going to, with the manager, should only go that way. Once they get used to his football, they understand his methods. They're not going to decline. They're not 31, 32s. You know what I mean? Guys, if you're here, by the way, please make sure you are liking the video as well as subscribing. Don't know what the likes are on right now because the light, as you can see, shining on me. I can't see how many people are watching the show right now, but please make sure
4,500.
4,500. I'll divide that by 10 and say 450.
There's not really, so we need it to get up. Pause. There's not. People, please, please, please. We don't want to ask you too many times. Please just take the time out to hit the like button. Get the lights up. It will help this be pushed out to people that aren't yet watching it. They're just opening their app and going, what shall I watch this morning? So please smash the like button.
100%. Make sure you do that, people. But I think that's enough on Spurs. Obviously, big up to Spurs, top of the league at the moment, doing their business. And you know what? You fans can celebrate. I hope you're happy because obviously you've been watching that Joss football in the past under them 3 managers, and you just, you know, your manager's good, your players are believing in it, and you deserve your credit at the end of the day. But today's football, Chelsea versus Brentford is going to kick off in an hour. So lineup's coming out in 5 minutes. So we're gonna make sure, if we'll get it up. If not, if someone's watching right now, in 4 minutes, can you put the Chelsea lineups in the chat, please, and then we can get them up and talk about them. But yeah, Cass, Chelsea, good result against Arsenal last week. Should have won really, but today it should be one of them games where it's the opposite mentality. They've got to go and win today, right?
It's a test, man. This is a test, man. Like, we're gonna say most games are a test for Chelsea. Can they get over this line? But we see now they play against a big team. Now let's see them play against a team that might play a bit of a low block. Like, let's see that. Let's see if he goes with a false 9. Let's see if he goes with a sassy kind of situation, because obviously they got Ben Mee back, I believe, and whatnot. They got a lot of height in the back. What's his name? Steven or Ethan Pinnock? Which one? Ethan Pinnock, isn't it?
Ethan, yeah.
Ethan Pinnock and all them lot. I think this is going to be the one where you look at Chelsea, think, can you go and be clinical? Can you go create some chances? And it is at Stamford Bridge again. So, you know, this is a good hurdle for them. And I do wonder what Poch is going to go with. Do you keep Cole Palmer in the 9, playing a false 9, trying to draw them out?
What would you do? Because
well, if they go for a back 5, what's the point of playing a false 9? But then again, I've seen Pep do this. I remember we played a back 5 one time. We played like Phil Jones and all that at Old Trafford, and this was in the cup. We lost 3-0. Bernardo Silva was in a false 9. Absolutely, all you got to do is drag one centre back out, and it leaves a little bit of a space in the gap for Sterling or Mudryk to run into. But we know Chelsea's going to have all the ball. We know they're going to press.
But this is the issue. They're going to have all the ball. We know they've created a lot of chances this season. We know they have possession. But like you said, Cass, will they score enough goals? Because I hear what Koundé said last week. Like, as much as I give Chelsea respect for the way they performed against Arsenal last week, Mudryk's goal, of course, it was kind of lucky, but you take it. They got a penalty as well from the header, and then Cole Palmer converts. But other than that, when Raya made that mistake and Cole Palmer could have scored,
Jackson
they
missed,
didn't have loads of clear-cut chances. So this scoring worry you with this Chelsea team at the moment? Is that the only issue? And Nkunku could be back within the next 3-4 weeks, by the way.
Yeah, I see that. You know, that's a massive bonus for them.
I don't know. Scoring an issue for you today.
I think goal scoring is going to be an issue for them. Even when Nkunku comes back, goal scoring is going to be a bit of an issue regardless. It's just confidence is going to be their best friend. Like, confidence will get you a goal regardless. You know, and I think as long as they can maintain clean sheets, which they have kind of done, bar the Arsenal one through mistakes, but yeah, man, it's always going to be an issue with them up until they get something clicking up front or a proper number 9. You say proper number 9. Who is a proper number 9 these days?
I think Poch probably changes the formation to a 4-2-3-1 once Nkunku comes back. He said yesterday in his press conference he's looking very, very good at the moment in terms of his recovery. So I think maybe international break, could be back a week or 2 after that, and then they can bed him in slowly. But I think he was the part of the pre-season that saw Jackson looking good as well. And Nkunku and Jackson did have that partnership. Obviously, we're yet to sit in the Premier League, but they did have that. The big thing for me is that I think Chelsea need to win today, because I think if you don't win on the back of that kind of 80-minute performance you call it against Arsenal, and then go and draw or lose to Brentford, it's not really showing that like you've kicked on again. They should use that as a momentum, right?
Yeah, it's not just about what it's showing. It's about who they've got coming up.
Yeah.
And I do think we spoke before they played
Tottenham
Arsenal.
next Monday, by the way, Monday night game.
We spoke before they played Arsenal about the run and about what it could do for them. And if they were to get a result there, they have to kick on, because it changes. I mean, for me, it changes even how I look at going to Chelsea now. Whereas before, you're looking at it going, yeah, they're in really bad form. Now you look at it going, four good results on the bounce. If they get another one, it's 5 good results on the bounce. I'm not saying I'm going, oh shit, I'm worried about going to Chelsea, but all of a sudden it's a completely different prospect to how it was a month ago. Completely different. So they do need to get a result. And you know what? It's one that we would expect them to get, right? If you look at this Chelsea
Today,
team,
they should be definitely
look
winning
at this
today.
Chelsea team.
No brainer.
Why would you not expect them to go to Brentford and get a result?
No. It's at Stamford Bridge.
Sorry. Oh, even more.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So that's
sorry.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Surely, like after last week's performance, it's a poor result if they actually don't win today off the back of what
horrible
they've done.
record apparently against Brentford at home as well.
Is
Them,
it?
Apparently.
Sorry, Claudio. I know you're on your way there, but Castle just, you know what I'm saying?
No, but Brentford. I mean, Brentford beat us both games last year.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, they went because they played you on that early kickoff, innit? And Ivan Toney and that.
Yeah. Bro.
Oh,
And then the second one I was last game of the season where the team we put out was a bit different because we'd already won the league, but they beat us both games last season.
Okay,
That's interesting.
So as you can see, Cass, I know you felt it's interesting. You got Dizazi, by the way. I know you're looking for your FPR, so I got the camera on you.
I ain't even got my phone on me.
Hold on. I hate when teams do it like this, man.
So all right, let me look at it then. They got Sanchez in goal. They've got Colwill, Silva, the Sassy, and they've got Cucurella. So I think the Sassy might be playing right back potentially.
Yeah. Oh no! Remember, Cucurella played right back before.
Oh yeah, Levi Cole left back. Yeah, I can understand. They got a big back line.
It says Cucurella, Dizazi, Silva, and Colville, and then you've got Casado in the midfield with obviously.
Oh, does that say Nani?
Wait,
Noni.
Where's Enzo?
Who's Noni?
No, Enzo.
Oh,
hold on. Who's Noni?
Noni Madueke.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, so I can see they got a Caicedo.
They're going to like a 4-2. So it's Gallagher, Casado in the
It's Jackson Raheem Palmer up top.
Yeah, and then Gallagher and Casado and
I'm baffled, man. So they got
Daps,
so who they got? Yeah, who they got up front?
Jackson.
And
then they've got Sterling,
and Noni
Palmer and Madueke, yeah, and then Gallagher and Enzo, Gallagher and Casado.
So 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1. How mad is that? We were just saying about them changing formation.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Okay, so that's the Chelsea team, people. If you look at that, then obviously no Enzo. Madueke comes in on the right. You've got Palmer, who's probably going to play number 10 now. Sterling on the left.
Had a child
and Jackson.
Night,
congratulations.
Okay. Big up. Oh, yes, Don. Hope you're good, brother. Big up for that. I love that. We got the Chelsea reporter in the chat here. Love that. Hope you're
there'll be someone on Twitter saying, "How dare he not be playing for the Chelsea?"
Well, Don will probably use that as Chelsea props on the stream. You know, we've even got Enzo out here having babies and still putting in great performances.
I am going to ask you a question, though, Daps.
What?
It looks like Cole Palmer's in the 10.
Why not?
Noni might be.
It's cold Palmer.
It's going to be Cole.
It's cold Palmer. Gold Palmer.
Yeah, I don't understand about Noni. You know what? Since he's come to the Premier League, other than that Bournemouth performance, I'm not being impressed by Noni Madueke. I'll be honest. I'm not a massive.
Has he had enough chances, especially under Poch?
I would have played Mudryk, man. I would think like, why are you gonna just let him build a little something? Maybe he might have a knock, or you might want to give someone else a chance. But I'm thinking, what was wrong with that lineup in the first place? I'm like, Mudryk surely over Noni Madueke, but maybe he's thinking tight block. Mudryk won't have enough space.
I'm looking forward to watching it. My daughter's decided she wants to spend the day with her cousins instead of me and her family. So you know what? It's cool.
It gets to that age, man. Trust me, I've got 8 nephews, bro.
I knew it was going to get to that age, but I thought it would get to that age around about 14, 15, not 7.
Trust me.
I said 14, 15. Did you want to be around your family at 12, 13?
I can't remember, mate. It's too long ago.
I couldn't wait to get away.
No, probably not.
Bro,
but
I was out playing.
Reminder. My daughter is 7, not 12 or 13. Yeah.
Yeah, but you said
last night, so we went out for the coast.
Oh yeah. How was it, bro?
Yeah, it was nice, right? And I'd said to Kiana, she had to try a bit of everyone's food. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
by the way, anyone want context? Kiana is Daps' daughter. Just in case.
Kiana's my daughter. Yeah. So, Supes had a butter chicken. So she tried.
That's exactly what I get.
Yeah, but that's easy. That's light. It's not too spicy. Now then, she had a lamb korma, right? That's fine. She knows what that tastes like. Actually, no, she had a chicken korma. She don't like lamb. That's the key. She don't like lamb. Then I had a king prawn puree.
Okay.
Right. She does not eat fish. Yeah.
I remember because Cass chipped into fish.
Let alone prawns. Yeah. Let alone prawns. She had to eat them. Yeah. Then what did you have?
I had the Desi Naga. It's as hot as a Vindaloo.
Oh, I like that. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes sense. I walk in
She-
the yard, and Cass is like, "Yeah, my belly today."
Yeah.
It all makes
I'm hungry,
sense.
man. I'm about to read the rest. I'm about to eat the rest of it, man. After this.
But yeah,
Whee!
so eating the prawns and then eating the lamb that she don't like in a spicy curry and watching. And I put a big bit of
Did you
meat
get her
on
to rank each one?
Nah.
you can
We
tell by
really
her
know.
facial expression. You can tell by
Kids
you
are
can tell by-
jokes when
the
they eat up.
funniest thing is Supes had some first. I was like, that's hot. And then I took a
I
big bit
wouldn't.
of meat and put it on her plate. And he was going, "You're a bad guy. You can't give me that." I was like, "Really?" And he goes, "Half it." So I halved it and put half of it in my mouth. I was like, she had it. And instantly, she had no drink. She'd finished her pineapple juice. She looked at my Coke and was like,
Oh my god, that is jokes. Do you know what? I've never really had like one of them. I've never tried one of them like, hot curries that you have.
"Yeah."
Well, yeah, man. Well,
Yeah.
let's see if Chelsea shit their pants.
Yeah,
Ooh,
let's
good
see,
one.
let's see. But do you know what? Chelsea need to win. That's the bottom line. Obviously, early kickoff people 12:30
They
against
must.
Brentford. Brian Mbeumo, obviously, he's the guy for Brentford if they are to pull off an upset. But I don't see it happening. I think Chelsea. If I go with my predictions on that one,
I'm going 0-0.
say that again, Cass.
I said I think it's going to be a 0-0. You
That's-
know what?
Oh,
Because
okay.
I want to respect Chelsea to say 1 or 2-0 now or something like that. But again, it's like the Tottenham Crystal Palace with none of our predictions, which I got right by the way.
What did you put?
2-0. Tottenham. You got 2-1.
So I got it right then because it was 2-1.
Oh my god, I got it wrong in it. Shit. Anyways, I didn't want to say Palace was going to get a goal because I didn't think I wanted to win.
Yeah.
But with Chelsea, I still like against a big team. I can see it. Against the so-called lower blocks, I'm yet to be proven that they can go and beat them like that. And I think Brentford are going to just make it tough. I think it might be a 0-0, but I think it'll be a low-scoring game though. If it's going to go in anyone's favour, it would probably go Chelsea maybe 1-0.
Yeah.
You know,
Do you know what? I actually agree with everything apart from I'm just going to add another goal. And I think Chelsea 2-0. I think they might just get another one late on. But I agree with you. I don't see really Brentford scoring.
2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea.
Yeah, 2-1 Chelsea.
There we go. Guys, make sure you are liking the video, people, please. Make sure you are subscribing as well. Check out all the content live on Never a Foul. Also, check out the pre-records. There is a Manchester Derby preview if you want something else to watch before the game tomorrow. Big up Roms in the building. It says 2-2, Brentford landing the minerals. Let's have it right. Big up Roms. Hope you're all good, my bro. But let's talk on Arsenal because Arsenal are playing today. Sheffield United, first of all, rumour is if Arsenal beat Sheffield United, which I think is going to happen, the Sheffield United manager will be sacked. So that's going to be the first.
Well,
Is that the first manager sacked of the season?
Yeah, it's
it would be, yeah.
Isn't it?
I mean, one point, look, he's pretty much signed his death warrant there, isn't he? That P45 is right
How
there.
can you say to him, man, if you lose to Arsenal, you're
Yeah,
going,
yeah,
by
that's
the way?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
mad.
Where is it?
It's Emirates. And
Wait.
you know what? The only bit of positive news for Sheffield United is that they have no Jesus
Well,
and they got no.
And do you know who? Right, I'm gonna give you actually. Haven't seen the rumors, right?
No.
Okay, right. You both got one guess. If the manager is sacked, guess who's the person coming in?
Dean Smith.
Very good guess. Who's your guess? And the reason I've asked this question because I feel like that type of answer, you could get the answer. So Sheffield United are going to sack their manager. Who do you think could come in? So he's gone with Dean Smith.
Don't say Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Think of the historic parts of Never a Foul as well.
Historic.
Oh.
He'll get this. You won't. Chris Wilder.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
they're going back to Chris Wilder.
He is
Yeah,
the
what was
man.
the mad thing? What
James
was the mad
Addison
take
said-
that James said.
James Addison said that Chris Wilder was a top 5
Yeah,
manager in the league.
yeah. That was it. Early doors. He came in the cave and said that it was a top 5 manager.
When they were like, it was when they were like in the top 6. Remember when they were in the period? They were in the top 6. Yeah. So Chris Wilder is the manager. People.
Yeah, because he was.
Some people said Big Sam. No, that's a good guess as well.
Last time
Yeah.
they were in the Premier League.
Yeah.
manager.
Oh my god, and they went on
and
a
he had
good
an
run.
absolute stinker.
Yeah.
No,
That's why I
his
said
first
historic.
season
You
was
remember
so
it.
good. Maybe that's
Yeah,
They
first season-
had that
yeah.
lunchroom and that and playing the back
because
five.
they used to
Remember?
play overlapping centre backs and they baffle people.
Yeah.
After that, it's like, yeah, we're just gonna ping the
Basham
ball.
and them, man.
We'll just ping it down the wings then.
Yeah.
And they got battered.
Mad. So yeah, if
That's a big name,
yeah,
that Basham.
I know. Yeah, innit? Oh,
Chris Basham.
Chris,
mate.
you gonna bash him?
Chris
Right.
Basham at the Wanktoff Stadium.
Sounds like,
with
it's
the
like
young
don't you think
boys.
it sounds a bit Australian as well? Yeah, my name's Chris
Yeah, it does
Basham,
sound
mate. I'm
Australian.
from Sydney,
Is
Australia.
he Australian?
You know,
No,
try and
no,
say
he just
Australian
suits it,
without
innit?
almost putting an Australian.
Yeah,
Australia.
you thought
It's
it.
automatically Australian.
Australia, mate.
We had a great conversation the other day with Australian Guna about spiders. Do you know Australia and spiders?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When he's
yeah, yeah.
explaining
Gooners.
Aussie Gooner.
Oh, Aussie Gooner.
Yeah,
Got you. Sorry.
He's explaining,
Yeah,
even, and it
man,
carried on off air for about 10
Could
minutes.
you not live out in Australia
Nah.
before we go
Nah.
to football? Nah.
No chance.
Nah.
Nah.
Fair
No,
enough.
why would I want to live there? Fuck that.
Yeah.
It's like for me, there's anywhere you go in the world, there's got to be a reason. Like, oh, I really want to go there because I don't want to have to fly X number of hours to go to a place that kind of, to me,
Is it B-Tech
is
England?
similar to England, but with animals that can kill you, like hiding under your toilet seat.
Forget it. I can't even go
Not
to
on it.
like. Imagine I was running late now and Daps is like ringing me like, quickly, lad, he's going to the shop. I can't even put on my shoes naturally. I have to go.
Yeah, man. Imagine
You know what I'm
imagine just going.
Oh, you're going for right.
Imagine shitting on a snake and it bites your ass,
bro,
man.
the most vulnerable, Why are you shitting on a snake?
Yeah.
Because
like?
you're in the toilet. It comes out, you shit on the snake. Like, what? Oh, bite your ass.
I know.
man.
I'm gonna just go and shit on a snake. No, but one of the most vulnerable places in the world is the toilet. Yeah, it's the only place where you're like pants down, shorts down,
You're not
sat there, right? Not looking
on your phone.
not looking either on your phone playing Candy Crush
There's
or
a
something.
spider
Yeah.
underneath the toilet seat.
I don't want to have you're most vulnerable, and a spider could just bop up.
Yeah, and also I'm not
sting
gonna
you,
lie.
and then literally swim away, go laughing to itself.
And also, I don't know if there's any females watching, so I'm gonna keep it PG. But if you ever get kicked in your, it kills. So could you imagine what it'd be like if you're sitting there and something nips your? Forget it. And the thing is, it's never an immediate pain. It's like you wait for 3 seconds and you're like, oh. But anyway, yeah, because I don't want Supes to get that as a thumbnail photo now. But Arsenal, you know, they're going to dispatch Sheffield United. For me, I think Saka, Martinelli, Jesus, obviously we thought was going to be the front three. Unfortunately, people don't know he's actually out injured. He's actually out injured though for a few weeks now. So when you look at it now, could go Havertz false nine. But for me, this is a chance for Saka, Martinelli, get some confidence back in them, get some goals. Odegaard as well.
I think he get some confidence back in
No, not him.
He's already
Odegaard.
playing.
Yeah, so Martinelli's the only one playing. Odegaard,
Odegaard.
Get some confidence back into him because he's been struggling.
I think he's important today as well because Sheffield United will play the low block. Yeah, and when you play the low block, you need your players like Odegaard to break him down. So I think he's important today. Do you know what? I think people need to calm down on this Odegaard thing. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't.
And I get it.
It's territorial football. It is what
yeah.
I hear
what
do they call it?
To be fair, actually, do you know what? All the Arsenal fans
tribalism,
that mentioned Haaland when he wasn't scoring, don't go easy.
It's tribalism and it's fair game. Because if it's not you, if it's not them, it's you, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think it's a type? Do you think it's a type of game today? Low block, Odegaard. You know,
I don't think it doesn't matter what block that Sheffield put up. They're going to get
smoked.
Inshallah that Arsenal lose, but they're not. They're not.
Could you?
I need algorithm gods tonight. I need them.
They're not.
No.
But they're not.
That would be the shock of the weekend.
You man played Sheffield United last week, yeah, at Sheffield United, right?
And a crap United beat him.
You got a result, right? There's no way that this is anything but an Arsenal.
This is a stat pad game, man.
Well, this could be the 12:30 kickoff, and I'm still telling everyone put it in your accumulator.
Yeah, you know what's the maddest part? Yeah, when there's a manager on the brink of getting sacked, the players are not playing for you nothing. They're gonna get slapped. You know that extra mile they think they're gonna run? They're not running that mile
because they probably want him gone as well. People in the comments be interested in saying that they think Trossard deserves a chance down the middle. I like Trossard, and I think he's good off the bench. And I think there's some games he can start, and I like his movement and his intelligence. But him as a striker, for me, I'm just not quite with it. It might be a game today where he could start there and score some goals. But I think Havertz's impact actually in central areas, considering Chelsea, they went long ball for him. Man City, he came on, they went long ball to him. Sheffield United are a big team. If they need something different, they can also go long ball to him, and he's got the technical ability. I think this is more a Havertz game than a Trossard game. What are you thinking, Cass?
Yeah, everyone play hold up. Hold up. Yeah. So, they're going to have to find moments. See, if I was at Arsenal sometime, if it's not going well, I would let Sheffield have more of the ball because they do nothing with it and then just break on them. I think it would be an easy one to just get a quick 1 or 2-0. I wouldn't concede it like that, but I'm saying if it's 0-0 and it's like 50th minute, I'll be like, let them have the ball then because you'll get a transitional moment.
Listen, I hear it.
They'll be excited.
But will they? This is the thing.
It's got to win the game, innit?
Right,
really?
So what you're saying? Who? Sheffield United?
They got to win. The manager.
No, drawing he keeps his job. I'm telling you now, if he gets a draw at the Emirates, he's keeping his job. Yeah, but what you're saying is Arsenal should go out there and go, do you know what? Yeah, let's hope that Sheffield United are naive. Now, if Sheffield United are naive and come out of the low block and start trying to go for Arsenal at the Emirates, then their manager deserves to get the sack. It's that simple, yeah.
Like, I just realised as well, we've actually forgotten Nketiah, which could be a poacher in these type of games.
Yeah, maybe.
How did you score your 2 goals last week?
Delo scored a banger top right, and there was the other one, McTominay, top bins.
I love how he see that one
bins, you know.
Top bins deflection, it just creeps into the bottom corner.
It. No. Oh, was it not top bins? I thought it was top bins.
Nah. I like how you like. If I didn't watch a game, I would have believed you. The way he sold that.
The only reason why I didn't believe
it is he would, in it.
There is no way Cass would ever give McTominay props.
Fuck that. He's shit. He's actually garbage, man. I can't. The day that man leaves. Oh my word! The end of McFred.
Hey, the day he leaves is the day that you get De Jong and Qatar.
He'll be 30 years old by then.
Yeah, exactly, innit? I'll have a great beard. Guys, make sure you are liking the video. By the way, people, make sure you are subscribing. Arsenal obviously taking on Sheffield United. Chris Wilder set to come in if Sheffield United lose. Arsenal obviously looking to keep up with the pace of Tottenham. Obviously, they've got the people around them like Liverpool and Man City as well. I'm going to go for a routine Arsenal win. I think players will get their confidence back. I think Odegaard could play well today. Of course, it's Sheffield United, Saka. And I think Martinelli could still get on a score sheet. I'm going to go with 4-0 Arsenal.
3-0.
3-0?
Yeah. I need a clean sheet by FPL as well. Gabriel, come on, let's go.
A lot of people put him in this week, actually.
I need Saka. Oh, wait, who have I got? Have I got Saka or Martin? I think I got Saka.
I feel like you got Saka.
Do you know what? I'm going to put it out there, little 5-1.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what?
Emirates
that Sheffield United goal will mean a lot to me, so thank you. Because I don't have any Arsenal players on my FPL.
Well, do you know, I haven't changed my FPL game week. It's either 2 or 3.
2 or 3, yeah.
Rashford is still my captain.
I hope this is the weekend it pays off.
Should I see if I can sign him?
Yeah, let's see. So we're gonna go there. Someone in the comment has put 2-2. Wow, Desmond. Interesting.
Hey, bring it on.
Yeah. That'd be brilliant. That'd be brilliant.
It's happening.
Nah, I don't think.
I hate to say it, but today, I mean Chelsea, Liverpool today or tomorrow?
Liverpool tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So tomorrow is Man United, obviously Man City. You've got Liverpool playing Forest, and you've got Aston Villa playing as well, and then West Ham are playing. So you've got a decent little Sunday, and Brighton.
Wow. No. So today's a stinker.
Basically.
Yeah, kind of. Who today? Just Chelsea Arsenal, basically.
Yeah, and the evening game is Wolves Newcastle. Dead. I hate watching games. Hold on. No. Hear me out. Not because it's dead. No, not because it's dead, because of teams. You know when there's certain teams you hate watching on TV.
You're not a fan of Newcastle because the other day you said Newcastle don't play football.
You haven't let me land.
Oh yeah.
Let me land. No, they play football. But do you know what it is? You know, like when you watch certain grounds on Sky and the TV angle and stuff. I hate Molyneux.
Well,
I hate Molyneux.
They had a close game last year.
I know, but Wolves, that Wolves stadium, I just hate watching it. Like, I'm trying to think, what's the other stadium? Right, you know when like you watch like
QPR.
How do you know I was going to say that?
It's QPR's ground is the closest. It's just the stands are so
like
close
there's just
to the
certain grounds I hate watching on TV.
If you got long arms,
Wolves is one of them as well.
Long arms, you can tap the player on the shoulder. The stands.
Yeah,
QPR, and then when he looks over, you can be here.
Yeah,
you do that behind people. Ever walk up behind people you don't know? Tap them on that shoulder and then watch them.
You can actually, to be fair, but yeah, I just don't like the Molyneux Stadium. So, but I still think Newcastle can go and get a result there. Isaac's injured.
Oh yeah, and Murphy's on fire form.
He's injured.
He's injured as well.
Yeah.
Listen, don't disrespect going to Wolves away, all right?
No. Pedro Neto is flying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope I'm happy. I hope he keeps fit, man.
Yeah,
because he's had a couple of bad injuries.
Yeah, he does. I think we've got 10 minutes. I think it's only right we now go on to the Manchester derby. By the way, just quickly, do you think Newcastle win? Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Now they bounced back because they got a kind of bit of it's not a bad performance, but it is a bad result in midweek. I think they bounce back. I think they win convincingly.
Okay.
3-1.
It's Gnarly's last game, isn't it?
Gnarly's banned now.
Yeah, I don't think they're winning.
Yeah, fair.
Well, I'm gonna that good for them anyway.
I'm gonna go with 2-2 on that. Super chat from Michael Ramsey. Who is worse, than rubbish Brewster. Yeah, do you know what? That's actually mad. Since
Well,
he's gone
actually,
from
I
Liverpool,
can tell you one. Luton
it's-
Adebayo, he's garbage. Even though he got a goal against Forest, garbage. What a crap
he
footballer.
weren't great. He weren't great at all. To be
He's
fair, his
garbage.
goal last week was mad though for someone that's not great. But yeah, Brewster's not really worked out since he's gone to Sheffield United. If I'm totally honest,
Wrong move, man. He went there ages ago as well, innit?
yeah, he did.
Crap
He did.
man. Why would I swear he went underwild in the first place?
Yeah, so he might
Oh.
be buzzing about this then.
I wouldn't be. The guy ruined his career. That was a dumb move, man.
But he might be thinking the manager that signed me is coming back.
Oh, look how that worked out.
But guys, we're going to talk about the Manchester derby and then wrap it up with a bit of Liverpool as well, as they play tomorrow. And obviously they're playing well at the moment. Manchester derby, we've done our big preview. So if you want to watch a full context preview, including Sam, who was in the show as well, please check out our pre-record after this for a 20, 30-minute preview for that game. But since then, team news has come out. Casemiro is a doubt. Does that change your way of thinking at all, Cass, going into the game?
Really, Casemiro's a doubt.
Yeah.
I think they said he's 50-50 to start. I think he said, I swear. Which
So there is a doubt.
there's a doubt there. But if there's a doubt, I wouldn't play him. But if he's saying he's fit, I'm playing him. Personally. But then again, it depends how he wants to approach the game. It comes down to that kind of formality. So that means Amrabat's nailed on to start. And it's like, what do you put around it? Do you start Eriksen next one? Do you want to play a bit of football? Do you try lock it like last time? And then you put Bruno in the 10? Or do you go with more of a Mason Mount, more legs, maybe McTominay? McTominay wasn't that bad like there, but you might think of it like that. But I wouldn't want McTominay in
He's not good enough on the ball for me. We're not going to get the ball much. He needs to have quality when he gets the ball, which Eriksen has.
You can't hook a man twice or so and then let him have a full 90 and then think he's warrants another start. But you say that. Do you see what he said about Marcus Rashford?
I'm not gonna lie.
Sackable offense, bro.
What do you think? So basically, they said about Rashford's form, and he said, "I'm gonna keep playing him then because at one time he is gonna go back into form because he plays 90 minutes every game." Like I thought, Ten Hag, what are you on about? So basically, you're shooting down other players that are wanting to get in a team because they're thinking Rashford's not been good enough, Garnacho, whoever it is. But you actually just basically coming out and saying, no matter how shit Rashford is,
I'm going to keep playing.
I'm going to keep playing
him. I can't lie.
Yeah,
that makes see that? If we lose tomorrow, I'm out. I'm done. That comment alone, I'm out. I'm done. You can't say that. If he puts in a stinker and we lose, what's me to back? What am I backing exactly?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Cass. Like, as much as I thought Ten Hag's
that comment's wound me up.
That comment was wrong.
Yeah, that's mad, you know.
That's why.
Do you know why that's the maddest thing is? Like you just said, you want multiple players because you want competition you want to get the best out of players and see the best out of players. But you're right. Anyone else that's competing with Rashford's going all right. So
no matter, I can score a hat trick and I'm not going to play.
Probably he shot down Sancho for not working hard enough in training. But he expect players to work hard enough in training, knowing that Rashford is going to start ahead of them. No, well, his head's gone. Gone.
Yeah.
Bro. Right now, if it's looking like Sancho might have been right. It's like bro, like no matter how shit Anthony is, he's going to start.
Yeah.
So what does that tell me as a fan?
Bro, when you deep that, I didn't really deep that situation. Yeah, the fact that when he bought Anthony, and how much he spent on Anthony, what was it, 100?
80 million,
80. And Sancho was
75?
72
a season before, right? So you've got a right winger. They've only had a season in the Premier League, right? You're at a club that needs multiple gaps filled, yeah? And you go, I'm going to go and buy another 80 million. The writing was on the wall then. If you deep it...
Go get a cheap one at least.
And then spend the money elsewhere. Why have you taken 80 million into your budget and gone, I'm going to go and buy another right winger? And both of them, pretty much, by the way, are players that really, that's where they play. Sancho can play in the middle, maybe, but really, you're playing both on the right. So it's not like, oh, no, I think there's room for both of them. There isn't, yeah? The writing was on the wall there for Sancho.
Yeah.
And when
especially now, when you think he just said, I'm keeping Rashford basically there.
Yeah,
that's one
when you look at it, it's I get what Sancho's saying. Sancho ain't got a chance in hell.
Yeah, he's done. If I was him, I'd be done as well. But yeah, I just think it's worrying, Cass.
Well, we'll see tomorrow if it pays off, innit? That comment or not.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm ETH out. I'm done.
Interesting. Let me get a couple of the comments up. I saw Rom's in there as well. I saw V33. Big up as well for the super chats. With a troubled heart, if mauled by City, Eric Ten Hag out. So basically, Cass is in the same boat as you. If you watch our shows or if you're new, because I haven't seen you in the chat before regularly, big up V33 for watching or coming over. Cass has been saying as well, if we do get mauled by Man City, he's not got no reason.
You don't have to get mauled by Man City.
You said you got no reason to back him, right?
Yeah, even if you lose 2-1, I'm out. Like, I don't care. Like, bro, it depends. Hey, you can't make a statement like that. And as a fan, think, you know what, I'm gonna back that. What's the point of backing a man?
Do you know what'd be worse?
It's backing blindly because of faith.
Do you know the biggest thing now that Rashford can take from that, even though we're not happy with the comment, is Rashford needs to take confidence and say, do you know what, I need to go out now in the biggest game of the season so far and put in a performance. I don't think he's going to, but this is the time to back your manager.
You got to play probably the best recovery right back out there on the planet. Other than Wan-Bissaka potentially, I don't know, but he's
gonna have to make them inverted runs in between the centre back and right back.
You gotta do it. If you don't do it, nah, mate. Unless you win. If you do win, then you get more time. That's what you're buying. If you're gonna play shit football, you're buying time. I got nothing to back. I got no football to back in terms of there's no vision to back. There's no football to back. There's no comments to back.
It's getting to that point.
It's getting to that point where I'm looking at you like you sound like a desperate bastard right now. Like, honestly, you're trying to get your big players to get back on side with you, and they don't like you, mate.
I'm telling you, the thing he said that got me was that time where he came out and said, when they said about, you have spent a lot of money. He goes, well, so have Brighton.
Yeah.
You're lost. You are lost. No, Brighton make a lot.
Do you know what? Do you know what it is though? It's so sad because
I
want Ten Hag to succeed so much, but I feel like what he's doing is actually he's shooting himself in his own foot with some of his own decisions.
He's abandoned philosophy, bro.
Yeah, I just think like
no more Dutch
Ten Hag could actually. I feel like he could actually turn this around if he wanted to, but I feel like now we're in. I feel like he's in such a deep. Like he's overthinking. He's overthinking everything. That he's actually not really doing what I think he wants to do. And I think once he started doing that,
the kids. Just if you just play the kids. Every man. I mean, most Man United fans will just. I'm not joking. Will get behind if you just play it because we hate most of these players anyways. Go play Kobe, go play Garnacho, Palestri, Hoyland, whatever kids, Hannibal. If you play the kids, I guarantee no one will bat an eyelid because guess what? They'll run more. So they'll try to do what he wants to do. And I think me and Daps watched pre-season before, anyways, with them over Man United, and we saw more football.
Well, yeah, it did seem in pre-season like the youngsters were listening to him and were willing to play because and that's the bit that confuses me when I see the youngers playing a style of football in pre-season, and then you see the seniors not playing the style of football. It's almost like, I hate to say it, but either you're changing to fit these players, right, and accepting they're not going to play your style of football, or alternatively, these players just ain't listening to you. Like you're asking for one thing, and they're going, "Nah, mate, we're not going to do that. We're going to."
This is the thing. This is why when I heard Ange yesterday, like when he said, "Look, we can win games off the ball as well. I want to give the players a reason to run." At the moment, he's giving them players a reason to run. They're getting results. I'm still like I've been loud and clear with it. I'm still behind Ten Hag. Obviously, there is a definite split in the Man United fan base, long term, short term. And I can hear it. Like some Man United fans want him gone, then I get it. Some fans like myself want him to stay. I can also see that as well. Like I want to just give it a bit more time. I don't expect us to win tomorrow. If I'm totally honest, Cass. If we get a win, like I said to you already, I think it's the biggest win of our season. And actually, under Ten Hag's reign, we've beaten Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. We've beaten Liverpool at home last year. I think that was also up there because of the way we had started the season last year, and to win on a Monday night was huge. I know we beat City last year as well, and we were trying to push for top 4. I think I look at them 3 wins: Liverpool, City, and this one tomorrow is our 3 biggest wins under the manager, and they're 3 biggest rivals as well. But it's just one of them games where it's a derby. At the end of the day,
it's gonna break another record, mate. Watch. I have no hope in this, man.
As much as we shouldn't win on paper, even a Man City fan like Daps, he's seen his team come to Old Trafford in recent years and beat us convincingly. He will never just say, "Yeah, we've guaranteed we've won it 100%," because you just know anything can happen, or a VAR, like we said the other day in the preview.
Someone made a really good point the other day as well. If you go back to City's, well, we can't go back to City's worst era because if I go back to City's worst era, we weren't even playing you, right? But if I go back to like the early 90s, if I go back to the early noughties when we came back up to the Premier League, we were still going to Old Trafford. We got results, not regular, but we have got results. When you were the treble winning,
bro.
United.
You beat us in 2000, 2008 when we won the Champions League.
Yeah.
No, not even.
No, I think we have beat you. I'm pretty certain.
What, in the treble season in '99? No,
Yeah,
I'm on
they
about, I'm
battered
on,
us like they
Yeah.
battered us, bro. It
But
was
even-
like 4-1 or some shit.
Oh, because I was thinking as well, even in the 07-08 league, when we won the Champions League with Ronaldo and all that, they
Yeah,
came
yeah,
in
exactly,
the Munich kit. Benjani scored. They won 2-1.
Benjani scored. We won
Yeah,
at
it
Old
was- and
Trafford.
And we
before
won.
that,
And we won the
before
league.
that,
And we
back in
won.
But
That was
even
the
if you-
three-peat year.
But even
Back
if
in
you
like
go,
95 or 96 or
yeah,
something.
yeah,
They
yeah, in the
beat us like
90s,
4-0
in
as
the
well.
90s.
Yeah.
He done it. Yeah, he
So
done it for three.
that's what I'm saying. Look,
Now Quinn
in the
backed us, bro.
derby, you can get results, yeah,
Mm.
and it can come out of nowhere. But it's one of those ones where I can't. And look, any City fan that tells you tomorrow they won't be nervous, yeah. Do you know what? Some of the younger City fans, they probably won't be nervous. But I don't know. We've a lot of us, our go-to is still to be nervous. Our go-to is still that we'll F this up because we're City, and that's what we do, right? That's our go-to. It's getting better, but if I sit here and try and break down how you get anything out of this game, I'm struggling. I'm struggling even more so with all right. If Casemiro doesn't play, then okay, that could mean that you have a bit more creativity in there, right?
Yeah, but then you lose a clutch moment.
you lose,
And also,
you lose the fact that last week against Sheffield United, right? There were times where Sheffield United were playing good football in an area that I think if Casemiro was there, it wouldn't happen. He just would have gone in and go, why are we letting this lot play?
and you know
football
what?
like
We
this
don't
and
actually
break
score
it up?"
enough goals, and Casemiro is a
He
threat
does
from
score
set
goals.
pieces.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
Like it's one of
He'll
them.
be on the bench. I know he's definitely going to be on the bench.
yeah, he will.
Yeah,
I think he'll start.
Yeah,
I think it's too big a game for him not to.
Yeah, and the fact that he didn't play last week because I was rested, I think he will as well. Big up Roms as well. He says
Casemiro's got him on. Ten Hag's got him on that CBD oil, trying to make him feel better as quickly as possible.
Big up Roms. He said Ty, I guess Chaps and Musa are right. He's talking about Mandem talk on Saeed's channel. United have won 3 on the bounce now. So is that something to obviously not be confident about, but they've won 3 on the
positive
bounce.
Ty.
DJ M1. No, that's DJ M1, man. I'm letting him be confident. And then someone give Cass some coffee to perk him up. He can't be this down on a weekend morning.
He drinks tea.
Yeah,
Big up Manesh, though. I hope you're well. Cass is in a good place. He had a curry last night. He's got a curry to eat after this. You're happy, ain't you, Cass?
More than
Cass
you can
ever.
believe.
You never know when Cass is happy. I come in the house sometimes, yeah, and like I'm trying to be all happy, and then I'm like, fucking hell, should I just go out the door and come back in and we start again?
Reset.
No, he thinks this is fairies and daisies and going on to flipping watching the Thimbles back on CBeebies and that. I'm like, what's
Thimbles?
like what?
Not my era.
No, like, I'm just
I
thinking.
heard of
I've
it. I
got-
can't fully
He's
remember.
like, cousin, he wants me to be. I was like, oh, hi, Daps. Like, what the hell is this? Sweet Mary. Like, fuck that shit, man.
roll out the red carpet through every time.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I'm literally expecting to come in and there's like poppers going off. It's Daps home from work. Woo!
Nah, Cass gonna come back and be like, I've hoovered, I've done this. Now I'm chilling.
Yeah, basically.
That is it, innit? But if you want to watch the full preview, because we are going to wrap up shortly, guys. If you want to watch the full preview, like I said, please make a comment on there. Let us know your score prediction, as the Manchester Derby preview does include Sam as well, and we do go into it in more depth.
The Gathering. I've been following on my phone a little bit.
Yeah,
The Gathering. I don't know. But the maddest thing is Gathering. Look at some of the stuff you've been saying. Yeah, above you have been saying no one
Who
cares
do you
about.
think that is?
Yeah, probably
no,
because
it is.
right because I
It
banned
is.
him. I banned him on a different name account he
Yeah.
was using. The Gathering. You're being very ironic. The fact that
Call him by his real
you
name.
said
Don't
what's
just
it? I can't even remember.
Jack Napier.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Right. So you are saying, earlier on, or literally 5 minutes ago, you said if City got relegated, no one would care because no one cares about us. You have spent the whole hour talking about Manchester City. Yeah. It's very ironic, bro. Very, very ironic. Rent free. Me and my
It's
club.
mad because he's an Arsenal fan.
Me and my
is it?
club.
Yeah.
Oh, mad.
Anyway, hope you have a good day, Jack.
Yeah, innit?
Oh, and the Gathering actually earlier on, because I'm wearing a robe, said very fruity. Well, we know what you do. You send men naked pictures. Anyway, have a good day, Jack.
Each to their own if you like.
Hamza Talks Ball. Big up, guys. Good show. Big up for that, man. Hope you're well, Hamza. Having a good day as well. Looking forward to the Premier League. Starting in 20 minutes, by the way. So we'll quickly wrap up on Liverpool.
Yorkshire
Cass?
tea always, Mr. John Rowland.
Yeah.
Yorkshire tea.
I'm a Yorkshire tea guy as well.
You never even drink tea, bro.
How would
Ty only
you know?
Tea, you know
Wait,
what? He's a
how
P-
would you know evidence in court?
Because you just look like a PG tip man.
Cass, what? Wait,
Yeah, but that's still
wait,
tea.
no. Wait,
To be
you
fair,
weren't
that
here.
is still tea.
Yeah, it's not Yorkshire though.
That's true. So Daps is right there. That is still tea.
You only have tea
However,
in the morning.
however, no.
Have you not
Yeah?
noticed?
Right? No,
Have you
wait.
not noticed? Ty doesn't drink tea or eat at other people's yards like that unless it's his own. He doesn't trust other yards. He's weird like that.
I am very funny about stuff like that. But let me answer this because you're
still
diverting.
vaping?
Nah. You're diverting. You're diverting. Right, Cass. The other day when it was just me and you here,
Yeah.
and I was talking about tea, and I said at work I tea some tea bags from work and took them yard. Yeah. What tea bags did I get up?
He said red.
What tea bags did I get up?
He's wait, pause. What was it called? He said red label and he said Yorkshire tea. I'm like, that no, you got man got fair trade. It's fine.
You're talking to me about tea.
I know
he's not going over my head.
He's not
You
answering
got
the
fair
question.
trade.
No. He's not answering the question.
He's got Sainsbury's fair trade.
Cash, what tea bags were they? You know why he's laughing. You know the answer, right?
He said red label.
Bro, this is a tea bag.
He got literally
tea bag. Tea bag friends. I have no idea what you man are talking about.
Yorkshire tea was the bag.
No, man, he's a red label.
I'll show you
man.
after. But anyway, I know when Cass is. I know when Cass is land.
It's one of them ones where when he first moved in, I was bringing home loads of different tea bags from work.
Yeah, because
they have
the big tea.
Yeah, and he's like, no. I'm thinking surely all tea's the same. It's just literally a little satchel full of some seeds.
True.
That's it.
Do you know what
It's not
people
the
do
same,
generally
man.
say they taste different? I do drink Yorkshire tea or PG. They're my two. What are you?
PG's wheat, Yorkshire or Yorkshire
Yeah.
Gold at night. Depends.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll go with Yorkshire. I've got Yorkshire at home. Just got to come from work.
Definitely.
But yeah, Liverpool. Let's wrap it up on there, guys. Make sure you are liking the video before we wrap up. Please subscribe if you're new and check out all our other content. 18k subscribers, by the way. So if you've been on the journey from the start to now or from the middle, we appreciate you all because I can't believe that we might be at 20k because we actually
and that's the
thought
thing.
10k by the end of this year, not 18 even.
We
Cass
want-
did say 20.
Yeah, but we want to be on. Me and Cass, we want to be on 20k. By
Oh,
the
so
end
now
of this
you've gone
year.
to okay.
Oh,
So
I
now-
want to be 20k before New Year's Day.
But at the start of the year,
That's
we
what I'm saying.
remember at the start we were
20k by New
10k.
Year's Day,
and
and 20k by New Year's
10K?
Day, 20k by New Year's Day.
I like it rhymes. But we were
Yes.
10k
Poet.
at the start. He was 20.
Yeah.
But
We need 20k by New Year's Day.
It's just a bit of a shame that the football algorithm right now. I don't know why.
They're down.
They're just down at the moment.
international break killed it.
They'd always get
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
but this week's been a weird week. This week,
Mm.
considering there's been, this is algorithm talk. Considering the Champions League, the fact there's a derby this weekend, the algorithms.
I
are
think
not
I know
clicking.
why anyway. I think it's because there's a war on, mate.
Yeah, let's not
no,
really
it's-
touch on now. So I saw some stuff this
But
morning
there's-
which was
it's
disturbing.
It's relative.
Free up, obviously, the
Free
Palestine.
Palestine.
Yeah, man, 100%.
Yeah, man. Fuck Israel.
Yeah. But okay. Liverpool though.
Fuck Man of Solomon as well.
Liverpool. Do they get the
What,
job
the
done?
player?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Liverpool, do they get the job done?
Yeah, easy. Mo Salah hat
Yeah.
trick. Hey, come on, FPL.
Yeah. Do you know what? Everyone has got him captain this week. Like,
No, I haven't.
I've got only
I've
one.
still got
you've got
Rashford. I've still got
too.
Rashford.
But everyone I've looked at around me has got Salah captain. But yeah, I just think for me, Cass, Liverpool scoring goals in the Europa League, scoring goals in the league right now. Gravenberg's looking very good. Salah, Nunez, despite his mistake last week, he's still contributing. Jota's back scoring a couple goals, and they've got Diaz. So for me,
Oh, I see.
no-brainer.
But you know
Nottingham
what?
Forest,
You know
you're losing
what?
3-0.
Someone was alluding to Nottingham Forest playing on the break and that, and don't get me wrong, it sounds pretty and it sounds great on the eye. Like, no, it sounds. You can imagine on the eye that it comes across quite well. Chelsea, like, perhaps Elanga, they got Morgan as White, Awini, and they got what's his name, Cho as well. So
He's
it might.
injured.
Oh, he's injured. But anyways,
so-
other than
yeah.
that, Mo Salah is inevitable.
Yeah.
He's inevitable, bro, and that's the way I look at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like I want Liverpool to lose. I would love for them to lose, but get me some FPL points.
Yeah, it's not
They
happening.
ain't losing.
And yeah, wrap it up with you,
They ain't
Daps.
losing.
Liverpool,
Nah,
get the
Liverpool
job
aren't
done.
losing. Liverpool are playing well this season.
Yeah, no, they are.
Would it be fair to overall this season? Trying to think of bad results Liverpool have had.
No, they haven't had a bad result in time.
Yeah, they drew with Chelsea first game of the season.
That was their bad result.
and that was kind of when
They
everyone
must have
thought
dropped points elsewhere. So where else did they drop points?
someone like
Tottenham.
Tottenham obviously have lost.
All right, so they've dropped points.
That's their only loss in like 19 games.
I'm just thinking at the moment, like you could look at City and you go, yeah, Wolves was a bad result. Arsenal was a bad result. Newcastle was a. No, I don't think Newcastle was a bad result. I think Arsenal and Arsenal.
Newcastle was an amazing result. That was a turnaround, isn't it? Remember the 10 men, 9 men, whatever the hell
No,
it
I
was?
mean City. City.
Oh.
I think with us, you look at the Arsenal result and you look at the Wolves result. They were bad results. Yeah. You look at Arsenal and they'd probably say the Tottenham, they might say was a bad result, and then dropping points to Fulham and
He's Arsenal.
Fulham and was it Palace?
Who's that for?
Arsenal.
They drew
The
with
Arsenal beat
Fulham.
Palace.
So
Yeah,
who
they
was
drew
they?
with Fulham.
Drew with Fulham, drew with Tottenham. They drew one other game.
Did they? I don't think they did.
I think they did. I think they've drawn 3 games.
I don't think.
Yeah, they are
Oh, Chelsea.
Chelsea, right? So they'll say them. Whereas with Liverpool, I'm looking at thinking actually Brighton.
Someone's putting Brighton. I'm trying to think who.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Liverpool drew with Brighton. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's their
Two.
result, is a
Cheers,
draw.
Koala.
Yeah,
Koala.
okay,
Sorry,
yeah,
Koala.
Yeah, but I just think
Yeah.
at the moment Liverpool are just going about their business.
That's it. And I also feel like they haven't got that. Whereas in the last 3 years with Klopp and competing with City, they've had that expectation of like going for the title. This year, because they had such a bad season last year, it was, this year, let's get them back into top 4 and see if they can pick up a trophy or win Europa League is more what people are talking about. So I think it's helped them because they're just winning their games without the expectation of what they've had in the last 3-4 years. And it's kind of playing to their advantage, especially when you think about it. They've got a whole new midfield. So them new players are not also coming in to the expectation of, we've got to win the title. Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai. It's not like they're coming in where Liverpool have just won the league. No, they'll want to, in terms of themselves and their self-belief, they'll want to go far as possible. They'll want to try and challenge, but they're not walking into, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. And they're playing their football, Cass. Big up Roms as well.
Yeah, man. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I think Liverpool get the job done. We're going to wrap it up there, people. Make sure you are liking the video. Make sure you are subscribing. We'll be back with more football talk. Obviously, we haven't spoke loads on the Sunday games because if you don't know, obviously, we do a rival show. Roms, I hope you're on tomorrow as well. We're going to do it at 11:45 tomorrow, by the way, because the football's changed. 1 o'clock is the early kickoff. 3:30 is the Manchester derby, if you didn't know. So make sure you're here at 11:45 tomorrow morning for that show. We'll be back tonight with the evening debate, talking on, obviously, your Chelsea result and the Arsenal result as well, and Newcastle Wolves, all things Premier League. Cass and Daps will be on there tonight, so make sure you lock in for that. 10 o'clock, we'll be checking as well. Hopefully we don't clash with the boxing. Obviously, the big fight tonight. But guys, make sure you like, subscribe, watch all that.
What big
and we'll
fight?
catch you.
Fury.
Yeah,
That's not in England, is it?
nah, Saudi Arabia is
Saudi.
about 10, half 10. We'll talk about that off air.
Yeah.
Good night.